Mayhaps I'm back. Cool. I'm gonna put you guys onto the main menu, and then I'm gonna go refill my water. And then, yeah, woohoo! 2 streams in the night, guys. My headache's going away a little bit, so I figure a little bit of walking can't hurt. And we got guns now? Oh my gosh. All right. Let me see where it spawns me in. How about singing the whole song? All right. We are going to build this safe house. And then we're going to collect a bunch of random crap. Sound good? Great. I'll be right back. Ugh. Penguin. I'm back. It's that easy. Okay. So, we need special alloys. And if we can get to 1200, oh, I got 22,000. 20,000 likes? Oh shit, okay. Anyway. We need the special alloys. The special alloys will let us start bringing materials over there. And storing them. No BTs. No, no, the BTs aren't real. The BTs aren't real. That's a lot of ceramics. Where does that even lead? A quick way up to the ruined shelter? It's starting to get really easy to see all these connections we're making. Hello, craftsman. Oh, are we sparking?
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
We need to swap trucks. You got any ceramic deliveries? You got this.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Do I have 200 medals on my back, 2 non-lethal assault rifles? Oh yeah, I cleared. Okay, yeah. I got my armor plates. Give me, here's what we'll do. Give me 2 pneumatic grenades. So I can deal with the BTs. Give me the level 2 anti-BT handgun. Beautiful. Tool rack. Grenade pouch. Then throw that in the private locker. Throw the lethal one in the private locker. I need to use 2 more. Okay, I need 2 more blood bags. Utility pouch. Confirm. Then 1200 special alloys. Load into truck. Confirm. And we can repair the truck now by just simply going to this thing.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Gabagool. Rest in private room.
Your work is greatly appreciated,
I'm surprised they use materials so prone to rusting, considering how prevalent timefall is.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your
Oh, I got new toys. Yeah? Whoa. Cool. Revisit some nightmares of battle. World War One. Go to battlefield. Hello? Ranked nightmares. In the ranked nightmares, you can compete against other players to see who can defeat the boss while taking the least amount of damage. At the end of the event, medals and special nightmare banners are awarded to those who have achieved the best results. If players end the nightmare having taken the same amount of damage, the player who finished fastest will be ranked higher. Blood consumed by weapons will not count toward the amount of damage taken. You can start ranked nightmare without any cargo. You will need to procure weapons and other equipment while in the field. Your current cargo will be put aside until the nightmare is over. Cargo acquired during the nightmare will be lost as soon as it ends. Oh, interesting. Okay. Revisit nightmare battles. Revisit some nightmares of battle. Nightmares of war. Oh, okay. Interesting. That leads me to believe we're going to other battlefields. Hello, beers. Please, please drink the beers.
Take a look. This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago. It was just one big continent.
Pangea.
And do you know what this is?
The moon.
The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise. The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Okay. Now, I want smaller groupings of ceramics to fill out this road, right? Yes. 410. You have it. You don't. I think what I want to do first is the roads. This road specifically.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
And then I'm going to start placing down a whole bunch of these
All
PCCs.
weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Flame. Ceramics. Yoink. Onto the truck. I have so much more room on the truck. I still have like 20% of the room. Okay. I'm guessing that's 4 extra large containers probably. Mission there. And this is the safe house with several thousand. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go to that real quick. Because A, I want the ceramics, and B, want to see where I'm gonna place my zip lines.
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
I crave those ceramics. I sure do. They call me Mr. Ceramic. The decently placed zip line.
Someone's happy.
Good morning, Sam.
They call me Mr. Bombastic. Brum, 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 brum. Rova, Rova. That's gonna be stuck in my head now. There are worse fates. How close can I get this? Thank you, thank you. I'd be lying if I complained about that one, to be honest. Honestly? Doubly honestly?
This thing will work any faster.
Can I get a safe house over here as well? Just transfer all the materials from that one over here? This will get me Pizza Guy hooked up. Which will make it super easy to get his... level 5, I hope. Insufficient. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Welcome back, Sundown. I hope it was a good trip.
Come on, come on.
Now, why would I want to upgrade these? Max connection range boosted. Okay. I was out for milk, so it was better to run than to talk. Going out for what's the combo? Milk and cigarettes. I'll be back soon. Don't worry. Waste it. I mean, I'll grab that. Why not? Oh. Give me. I don't need the I need like these sized. My nuclear irradiated skeleton. Jot that down. Jot that down. So I think what I can do here is I can fabricate one of these carriers. And then... Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple! Now, my truck only has so much room, so I can't do much more than this. So let's tie these down. Oh, baby, a carrier! Look at that! Oh, yeah! Wait, hold on, excuse me. I can, oh my god, I can use it. Okay, good. And it floats above me! Yeah! The triple double collateral. Oh,
The wire snapped.
not the wire. We zoom in. Tab complete. Add confirm.
Please stand clear of the designated construction area.
It can carry 600 kilograms. Oh. Well, that's going. We'll move all this stuff into the truck. We'll put that onto the truck. Oh! I think right up there, I just pointed. We can carry while we carry. You've got it.
Construction complete.
ETs, hello. Go up here. He's over there. I think we put... I know it's not very far, but this is like a good view. I know there's that one there, but I'd rather use my own. Okay. What am I doing? I can just take the zip line back when it's done building. We're gonna take this one down. We can definitely get over to those rocks for the next one. You are not going to be in my world anymore. Thank you for coming to my world.
Structure disbanded.
I survived this? Yep. We did not almost just topple over. Relax. Now, I would like to go... Ooh.
Right, time to move.
I said I was going to do the road next, and then I completely and utterly lied. We'll call you Mr. Liar. No need to do that. That's okay. Thank you though. 66. Can I get? Would love to get onto that rock. A climbing anchor near the wind farm. Oh no. Truck. Right. Fuck. Does he have any orders he wants me to do from over there? I know he's got that pizza he wants me to pick up from South Knot. Lost cargo, companion cube. All right, well, I might as well grab that.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
Oh, what the hell? What the heck?
For the bridges.
Take on orders, standard orders, bot orders. We can send bots from this. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Wear the title of skilled courier. Keep up the pace as you race to the edge of our world and back again. It's not harder for me to lose consciousness. Okay, well, I guess we'll take this to the Lake Knot. I'm getting good at better at directions in this game specifically. I don't have to draw a path everywhere I go now. So that's Lake Knot. Here's the bridge. Can I get away with this? Oh, yeah. Film director. This is handling this. Oh, okay. Wait, what? This is mule territory? Sure it is.
Not a juice.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Why are there so many Zero Dawn things here?
Close one.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm probably gonna use a PCC2 for this.
Battery's dead.
Oh, I know. Plenty of generators around here now.
Wish I could recharge.
This is one of the, I can't remember what they're called, but they're I'm pretty sure you climb them in Zero Dawn in order to unlock like a map segment. Tall Roomba, exactly. I don't like these jump ramps.
Structure dismantled.
Alright, time to load.
I have your companion cube.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
You should have something interesting for me here.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey man, how's it going? Guys like you make me proud to be part of Bridges. Thank you, Sam.
Mm-hmm. God, you do not give a lot of likes.
Oh, by the way, I've prepped a little something for you. Feel free to grab it whenever.
Okay. You've been given a valve. Thanks. Very cool.
Always a pleasure, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please.
Ship stolen by the mules. Who's dead before it even lived. Oh 07. Need 2 of these. Throw them in the truck. And then grab that. Way station. Yeah, they didn't have them priced yet.
Order assigned.
So we'll see. Here and special alloys, sleeping tablets, pacemaker, timefall resistant wood, classy coral ornaments, less classy though. Movie magazines from the golden era of film. You can deliver that, Mr. Bot. That means it'll be 10K now. No.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
No, so I saw
Pleasant journey.
the Polish source that leaked was it Blood and Wine or whatever, said that they know of a Witcher 3 DLC, and apparently it's not like a small one. I realize I have to go over here. I don't care about Witcher 3 leak spoilers. You can tell me them. I assume it's so that they can, like, you know, basically do, like, mend the gap between... Not mend the gap. Bridge the gap between 3 and 4, right? I mean, so it has to be. Oh, I already took care of these guys. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know if there was more I had missed. I don't read them too closely because I'm still on Witcher 1. Lost PlayStation system. Yoink. Take that back.
Okay.
And then we can get a... Probably should start setting up the system to get to
Beginning scan.
the collector, the film director, and
Proceed to distribution center.
junk dealer then. Although, film director, we need to drive a truck over to him.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Lost cargo. Oh no, requested. Yes. Take the chip. I think you're right. We'll truck repair too. Well, we'll check what the truck is. I think it's actually no, we'll truck repair.
Everything looks to be in perfect condition. Thank you, Sam.
Oh. Ooh. It can now be used to temporarily disable sensor poles. Jay has upgraded the compass. Select the sensor pole in compass mode in order to disable it. Use this function will drain SAM battery. Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about playing the whole thing again. My playthrough for 100% Steam achievements was a completionist run in the sense of completing as many quests as possible, mutually exclusive and validating things, etc. I'm probably gonna play it, even though I think at this point, like, I've seen most of the game, but like games that long, I struggle coming around with like second playthroughs for years. I mean, we 100%ed Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring, right? Great game. 100%ed it. Basically, not. I think there was like 1 or 2 caves I missed, maybe. Didn't boot that up for 9 months, and the only reason I did was because my friends wanted to do a co-op playthrough, and I was like, I'll do that. And then we haven't played that co-op playthrough in another 6 or 7 months. Got into Shadow of the Erd Tree and stopped. But I might. I'm not gonna stop you. I know people that can play Skyrim 46 times a year. What? That was a fast repair? It wasn't quite a repair. I have a pretty good amount of... Truck's got, you know, 74... No, wait, that's the Bola gun. The truck's not completely coated in rust. So I decided that it wasn't necessary yet. We're going to repair it soon, TM. I'm going to use this safe house. Bang, bang. And then I can go bang, bang, bang. Well, I don't even know if I need to do that for film director. Junk collector, yes, but film director? I don't know, yeah. Very sane ramblings. The auto mod's just confused. It gets that way from time to time. This is far from his baseline. That one's terrible. Some of these zipline posts are obviously bleeding in from other worlds that have like different ones set up, but I don't know how that one is supposed to fit into a system. You don't want this smoke. Don't come over here. You don't want this. You have a lot of likes for Timefall Farm. Holy shit. I should set that up. I love in the distance you can see.
Okay, there you go, speed demon.
Keep on keeping up.
See that road. Don't forget. Oh, I know. I did it a couple times Wednesday. BTs or mules? The BTs, I haven't really had a good, you know, ability to kill all of them ever. The mules, fair point. Fair play.
Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I see that one. And you know what? I'm not going to use it because, wait. Am I sure about what I'm doing? Hold on.
Can't you do?
Yes, I am. I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, road. You all wanted to see me play Trucking Simulator? No? Well, that's too damn bad. I only need 3, I think. Okay. I'm starting to use up all of my bandwidth. That's fine. I couldn't put that one specific thing down.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Excuse me. You can't keep putting down things. Oh. Is that so? See, that zip line would be a lot more interesting if I cared. But I think I'll keep that one. Man, I might as well keep both of them. Hello, Vapor Snake. What does that one do for me? Anything?
Ain't ready.
Construction Construction complete.
Not really. This keeps fucking with me because this guy is the same Hollow Knight profile picture I do. Like, why would I put a safe house down there? You know what's funny is I don't have a ladder. Why don't I have a ladder? Sick. We're getting a little far away from our trucks. We just gotta be careful. PSP system. I'm bringing this guy a PlayStation and a PSP. I better be your best fucking friend. It's not the ha-ha kind of funny, but the gee, where's my ladder kind of funny.
No can do, Sam. Structures can't be built that close together. You'll need to settle for a different spot outside the sensor ring.
Just about to pick up my PSP and finally jailbreak. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Good morning, Sam. Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verify.
Nice. I have fresh water, a PlayStation, and a PSP. Store metals. Predicted lights 225. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yep. Enjoy. Got plenty of metals.
Delivering cargo.
Ah, we meet again. I think you might be something of a prodigy, Sam. Up there with the best of the best, if not the best.
Come on. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. No, this doesn't give me... This gives me different likes.
I knew I was right to call on you. Take care. I'll be in touch.
Mm-hmm. Got anything you need me to do?
New order.
Wow. Tactical action games stolen by mules. Not right now. I can put down one more zipline post.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, for real, right? Hell of a time getting down there the first time. Ah! Sweet. You'll get your encryption device.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
This will repair the truck.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Mail received. We used to have this thing called letters. Great. Let's keep on top of the mail here. I'm doing a bad job. Newspapers and magazines used to be published on a regular basis, once a month perhaps, or in the case of newspapers, every morning or evening. They were part of life's rhythm in my father's time. Some people's routines practically revolved around them, but no matter how much you yearned for the next issue, you had no choice but to wait patiently until it was published. It was the same with letters once. There was a time when you couldn't just compose and send a message. You had to and have it delivered to your recipient almost instantaneously. No, you had to take up pen and paper and carefully write out your thoughts, which you then sealed in an envelope and stuck in a post box, after which you had to wait for the postman to come collect, process, and eventually deliver it. It might take days for some letters to reach the destinations, longer even if they had to travel through sky or across the sea, and then after all that waiting, you had no choice but to wait even longer for a reply. I can't help thinking that might have been a good thing. Imagine spending your days waiting with bated breath, wondering what the postman might bring. What a beautiful exercise for the imagination. You're good mono, Sam. The data on this chip, eye-opening like I figured it would be. I knew our worlds were never meant to mix. Record recall impaired. Probably an accident. An accident back in mine was the trigger, and then the Chiralium did the rest. But back in mine, home sweet home. Can't say we've got anything as crazy as Chiralium back home. But from what I've seen of yours, our tech is a step ahead, and you've earned another taste for it, Tino. I upgraded your reverse trach with the chip data. Scan it. I think you'll dig it. The new and improved versions got better defense and can jump farther. I remember I called the Yaiba Kusanagi. I also tricked out your compass. The sensor pole security systems the mules and terrorists use are shit, dog shit. But now you can use your compass mode to short them out for a minute. When in range, just focus on one of the poles. Careful though, shorting sensor poles uses your compass, burns through more battery than the other feature I added. Oh, Kojima's in Cyberpunk. I forgot about that. That would explain why it was so able. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot he's in the hotel talking about like what the meaning of life is or something. Thanks so much, Sam. The stories I've heard didn't do you justice. Benjamin's still singing your praises too. Once again, excellent with work. Say, I don't suppose you're a fan of Portal as well, are you? I'd like to say I'd like to give you a Valve by way of thanks. I also like to share with you a story. You know that one huge explosion that happened years and years and years ago? Well, rumor has it that the lake formed by it, Ground Zero, is another kind of valve at the bottom of it. I also heard that the monsters called BTs are aliens that hail from another world. One that was linked to this one by the way of that explosion. That's the story anyway, so make sure you keep that valve closed tight, Sam, or the aliens will come and get you. The super honorable Sam Bridges. It gives me great pleasure to report that the Waystation patch-up job went off without a hitch. That stuff you brought us was just what we needed, man. And now we're part of the network too. No, Waystation is in Iowa, not anymore. Now we can talk to HQ over the East Coast, which is just like if they were here in the room, which is that's how we heard those rumors about Central were true. Totally wiped out, huh? Damn. And if you hadn't been there, the UCA's plans would have gone down the tubes. Glad that didn't happen. Keep on keeping on and don't stop till you hit the ocean. Hey, Vulcan. Hope you're well. Thanks, Sam. You won't believe how long I've been waiting for this. My precious little cube. Another key to my awakening. It won't be long now. I'd like you to accept a truck with my compliments. Go ahead. Try fabricating it. It's a good one, I promise. Why, I'm almost jealous. It's made using all the latest technology from a very special research facility. It's much tougher than your average vehicle, and the battery lasts a lot longer, too. And if you're curious about my cube, well, my hope is that it'll help me open another door to the door to another dimension. Fingers crossed. Things are looking up, Sam. Now we're now getting temperature, humidity, wind speed, and air pressure readings, along with chiral density data over a huge area and in real time to boot. We're able to analyze all that data and provide an incredibly accurate forecast as to what's happening next. Most importantly, we can carefully track chiral densities in regions where BTs are predisposed to appear, which allows us to predict where and when timefall is likely to occur. You know what's strange? You've been getting some odd readings lately, massive chiral spikes. But outside those BT zones, we heard that Higgs managed to, I guess you'd say, summon a BT or two to attack Port Knot City, and you were attacked by them? Damn. It's our assumptions were mistaken, and BTs can pop up anywhere if Higgs or someone like him makes it happen. Then all the hard work we put in developing our timefall forecast might have been for nothing. No point in predicting the rain when the end of the world is on the horizon. Back before the Stranding, there was a medium known as the Magazine, a collection of articles and pictures printed on paper. Some magazines were hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of readers. At the height of their popularity, it wasn't rare for people to get all their information and news from them. Journalists and editors would collect data, conduct interviews, and compile them into weekly and monthly issues, and readers would devour them with relish. My own father was the editor of a popular magazine, one that published hints and strategies for beating popular video games. Sadly, not long before the Stranding, digital media rose to prominence, and that spelled the end for our print publications. Thanks to the internet, anyone could procure content or produce content, and anyone could consume said content. People became their own editors, their own curators of truth, as it were, but my father was always one to swim against the tide, so he stuck with the print. In spite of the writing on the wall, they call him the last editor-in-chief. Over the years, he amassed a massive number of magazines and newspapers, all of which I was free to peruse growing up. After he passed away, I took up the mantle and continued expanding the collection, but now in this post-Stranding world, we have the chiral network. It's incredible technology. Will it be no different than the internet in the end? I, for one, have no desire to see it descend into a cesspool of abuse and misinformation. If nothing can be done to prevent it, then I want nothing to do with it. Hey, Sam, you'll find use for the ladder I gave you? I built it with my own two hands, you know, so it's one of a kind, not some run-of-the-mill gadget. For one thing, you probably noticed this already. It's coated with chiral crystals, a little trick I picked up from my better half, as you might have guessed. Downside is the coating renders it unprintable. Not that you'll ever have to fabricate a replacement, of course. We're talking about super lightweight and timefall resistant to boot. It's the last ladder you'll ever need. Unless you lose it, you haven't, right? No, I know exactly where it is. Anyway, let me know what you think, okay? Feedback is always welcome. Dear Sam, thank you again for everything you've done for us. I've been wondering, how are those chiral boots of yours holding up? My daughter's the one who made them, in case you didn't know. I'm not sure how they work myself. Something about a chiral coating making them more extra durable. I'd be worried about chiral contamination myself, to tell you the truth. So I wouldn't blame you if you didn't wear them and just held on to them as a keepsake. Having said that, if I know anything about you, Sam, you're going to want to try them out at least once. You strike me as someone who values the practical over the ornamental. My daughter made several pairs like that, you know? She's really quite something, isn't she? Anyway, if you do decide to take them for a spin, let me know how they treat you. Before you came through, there were people blaming Bridges for our troubles left and right, saying it was our fault the terrorists were targeting us more and more. There's no denying that they were, not after we lost Middle Knot and half of South, not to mention the other smaller incidents all over. Hell, even our old friend Mama got mixed up in one too. What we've got isn't new though. Well before the Stranding, folks all had a hard on for stockpiling nukes and other weapons of mass destruction. Frankly, if the world hadn't gone to shit, we probably have blown it up by now. I tell you, there's nothing more dangerous and destructive than human beings. Call it morbid, but a part of me wants us to get it over with already, if we're going to. It's what humanity deserves, isn't it? If the stupidity we've shown in the wake of the Stranding is any indication. Okay, you're kind of an asshole. Do I like the boots? I don't think I've put them on yet. I'm grateful to you, Sam. It really was you every time. I've got to say, joining the UCA has opened up a real treasure trove of data, but it seems I'm not the only one who's got some new toys to play with. Have you given your Odradek's new hologram generator a try? It's pretty amazing. Not only do the grams look just like real rocks, they don't get picked up by the mule scanners either, and you can even use them for concealment. It's not unlike the technology and techniques we once used to make old movies. Light and shade, optical illusions, but the level of realism is something else. I'll let you in on a secret. I used a hologram generator to sneak into a mule encampment and shoot some footage. They had no idea I was there. It's amazing what kinds of shots you can get when no one knows you're filming. In fact, I've decided I'm going to use the same technique to shoot a whole movie. I'm going to call it The Great Deliverer. I've already got you down for the starring role, Sam. You won't disappoint me, will you? Oh boy. We shall now put on our hat. We're going to be stalked. Excellent. Drink. Drink. Ripping beers. Finish PE. Can't get my RE. Oh, that's too bad. You return my Zelda series. Well, it's a good choice. Can't complain about that. Unfortunate the VR thing didn't work though. Okay. Timefall arm. I've turned everything in. So I could. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'll think out loud. I could do these pavers. Is kind of where I'm going with this. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. And it looks like these are pavers 31, 32, and 33 on Route 41, which is this one. Oh, dear Lord. So I have 7 through 30. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so there's 22, like 20, like halfway done the highway? Ish. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. Let's go back to the way station near South Knot. Grab the next story quest. And then start paving more roads. I wouldn't mind getting to Mountain Knot tonight.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I need to see what I'm working with in terms of is that the Half-Life symbol? It sure is. We delivered 2 companion cubes, which gave us an extra, or which gave us a truck. Oh, BB's getting excited. Continually giving your likes may cause BB to become excited for a while. Oh, okay. $37 half ledges. It's 18 and a half whole ledges. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a good jump ramp. I'm keeping that. I'm leaving that. Is that, let me, hold on. Oddball, is this yours? Let's see if I, oh, ladder. Let's see if we can finally find an oddball building. Convinced we're not actually friends on Steam. Nope, not oddball. Alas. Who is friends on Steam in 2026? You're never gonna believe this. Me. I have a ramp almost exactly where you parked the truck. Oh, that's an interesting zip line. Where that ramp you see is. Alas. $300. That's tempting. Almost 340 likes. And the film director one there. BB is no longer excited. Weather station, weather station. I don't have the room. A piece of dust. I sneezed. You're too elusive. No, no, no. What I'm about to do was very stupid. We're not doing that. Luckily, I know there's a ton of weather station stuff around here. Here we go.
Okay.
This will let me stockpile materials closer by should I need them. I'd like to complete the structure. Okay. Where are my materials? Yoink. Complete. Add, confirm.
Please stand clear of the designated construction area.
We'll let that print, and while we let that print, ooh, Interesting one right there.
Beginning scan.
Not that I'm gonna do it.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Hello. Your encryption device. I'm keeping that ladder. It's mine now.
Cargo.
Hey, it's Sam Bridges. Good to see you, man. Oh, Sam, you know, you're just about the only thing we've got to smile about these days.
Oh. Mountainous area gives me extra. Armor plate level 2. Bridges guard. Couple hundred extra points. I'll take none of that actually.
Guess I'll be
I'm going to be
seeing you
making
around.
his armor plates.
Good work. New order of
Recycle. Level 1 plates.
Thank you for your continued support.
Cool. Anything in the share locker? 800 lightweight resins.
This particular type of armor can provide full body
Oh.
protection. It can be worn on the shoulders and legs, and the more pieces you equip, the greater the cumulative effect. However, it requires power to function, so don't let your batteries run dry.
The impact reduction function will drain battery. Okay. The plating can also now help soak up impact taken elsewhere on the body by means of electromagnetic shielding. That's so cool. I'm short of special alloys. I cry. No. Cancel that. Okay. Well. I just have to go without armor plating for a bit. Unless... Alright, what do you got for me? Blood delivery, distribution center north of Mountain Knot City. Time limit, time limit, time limit. Okay. I want another ladder. I want a climbing anchor.
Remember, Sam, when the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all.
Mm-hmm.
Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. Taking the armor plates off might have worked in my favor.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Alrighty.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Bridges staff expected to die in 39 minutes and 40 seconds. I guess there was a briefing I should have listened to. I forget that there's briefings for the main ones. Oh, it can't. Oh, okay. Can't save. Well, let's hope my truck's helpful here.
Safe travels.
Next road segment. Don't worry, Bridges staff about to die. You'll be all right. I'm falling off. Come on now. Get close to it. There we go. Yeah. All right. Hmm. Plenty of time. We're gonna hope the road goes this way, and if not, we're just gonna hope we can go this way. And we'll just keep pinging. Way station north of Mountain Knot? Oh, okay. I just saw mule sensors. Hello. Okay. I don't want to do this. Truck. I think I'm just gonna break through. Just like literally bam bam. Straight on. And then we'll find a crossing point over here, hopefully this. Stay in there. Cross. All right. Hey there. Do they have guns? Wow, they're shooting me? Hello? I don't think they're mules. I think those are the terrorists.
Sam, we're thinking you ran afoul of a local terrorist cell.
Oh.
Former mules who took a turn for the worse. Stealing cargo doesn't do it for them anymore. Mayhem and destruction are their drug
Oh.
of choice now. But you didn't give them the satisfaction. You kept your cargo safe. Great work. I doubt you've seen the last of them, though. Keep your eyes peeled, huh?
Yeah, so the problem is I need that generator. Give me that. Actually. Shit. Offload. Firm. No. You weren't given the bridges guarantee? Mm-hmm. I'm carrying too much weight. How? Oh, because I have to carry the thing behind me as well. Okay. Oh, no, because these things just weigh that much. It was transported by delivery robot. Okay. So we have 34 minutes before the guy dies. That's plenty of time to get this road paved. Yoink. Rebuild. Metals. Metals. Chiral crystals. Ceramics. Ceramics. Firm? Hmm. Hmm. So it was this way. Okay. Might need to clear out this terraced cell. There's another one. $2,000 metals, 1,500 ceramics. I have the ceramics. Maybe you got like a little bit of a solar charge. I'll take that. Grab those two. Carry on back. Hmm. Okay. Real quick. Don't go anywhere.
Time to move.
Oh, some battery. Okay. Strategic battery usage. Okay. This is so stupid of me, but I'm actually like, this isn't stupid. This is genius. I'm him. Put that on my back. Confirm. Okay, no boost, just...
There's some right charge this battery.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, girl, don't die on me now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Rebuild. You want these two. You'll want that, It's utterly genius. I'm my brain scares me right now. You've heard of 5 head. Get ready for 6 head. It's just gotta get me across the river! Yeah! I won't pretend like this is somehow faster than just walking there now, but... boy howdy. Hey, Fastidious. Hope the bonfire was good. Okay, do I have the mats to do the next one? 1,600, another 2. I might. Very nice.
Okay.
I don't have enough metals. That's okay. Thought tonight was Silksong. We beat Dead Space 2. I made an announcement yesterday. And then swapped up the what's it called? The schedule. I think we were close to the end of Dead Space, so I was like, this is the perfect time to beat it. So we did that, and then I was like, I'd like something relaxed. I say as I don't do the relaxed thing. Yeah, you're all good. We will be skonging tomorrow. Only a couple areas left, I feel. Like, it has to be, right? Surely. Guys. It's my tractor trailer.
Almost toppled over.
It's my tractor trailer.
There we go.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter-Bridges.
I have some blood.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills.
Nice. Woo! 2 stars. Film director's a couple good lost cargo pieces away from being rank 4.
Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack.
Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really. I hear the chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here?
Oh, for sure.
I hope so. Give it a try. Huh?
I like this guy. Damn, that's a big segment. That's Montana. The next thing you say, I'm pretty sure I'm like we're owed Summit. Who cares? Sweet. Level 2 assault rifle.
With the help of the chiral network, we've recovered experimental data which should provide a boost to our ongoing research and development initiatives. As a matter of fact, we've already made one breakthrough that can be applied to our weapons programs. Hematic rounds, anti-BT ammunition that utilizes the unique properties of your own blood. However, it's important to remember that with each shot fired, you'll be expending a small quantity of your own blood. And depending on the situation, you may be better off switching back to conventional ammo. Further details can be found in the list of equipment available for
That's pretty
fabrication.
cool. Non-lethal level 2 assault rifle.
It worked? Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up in the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Oh, mandatory private room. It's enough to make a man sick. Oh, I might lose my truck. I hope not. I got most of the stuff out of it.
Amelie!
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Edge Knot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed.
Oh.
And what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your keeper, where is it?
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Oh! Toy Story reference? I'm pretty sure the... Oh gosh. I know that, what was it? Combat veteran, his name was. Kept spitting them up when he was coming back. I know you're talking about, yeah, but he looks like the thing that was on like the spider thing in Toy Story. Hat on. And let's get moving. We got roads to build.
Back off. Back off!
Oh! Curious.
Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay?
What?
Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out.
Oh.
Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still,
sorry, Sundown. 07.
In desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Okay.
The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar in the near future. There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
We're calling it ejecta. Okay. Missing porter and ship. Antimatter bomb delivery. Handle with care. Avoid impact. Okay, we're not going to do that one tonight. However, we could go say hello to some terrorists.
If the
I want to hear this one, though.
jets are somehow connected to the beach is correct, then Mountain Knot City may very well be in danger of being consumed by the other side. Which is why they need you to close off the ones in that region before it's too late. However, if we were to use an antimatter bomb, our scientists think it might be enough to sever the connection. They used to research antimatter propulsion technology here before the first expedition. Using antimatter sequestered by the beach, believe it or not. But those experiments were eventually suspended. The researchers never came close to developing anything workable, and the dangers were deemed far too great. When Bridges 1 arrived, they assumed control of their facilities and antimatter stores. To minimize the risk of a catastrophic annihilation, the antimatter was partitioned using special magnetic traps. We repurposed those traps to make the bomb. Once the magnetic field is removed, the antimatter comes into contact with the casing and triggers a void out. Now, it goes without saying, but if one of these things goes off en route, we'll have a catastrophe on our hands. And to make matters worse, the traps weren't designed to be transported. Sure, the container carrying the bomb has a built-in stabilizer, but it's not something you want to tip over or drop. If those magnets fail, you're gone, along with everything else for miles around. So yeah, you could call this a dangerous delivery, but I can't think of anyone better equipped to handle it. Get it done, Sam. We're counting on you.
Okay. Missing porter and chip.
That firearm can be loaded with hematic rounds. It's fitted with a dot sight as well.
Oh, nice.
Should improve your aim.
I want an assault rifle. I would like... I mean, I gotta get one of those, right? Two armor plates. Oh, yes. Confirm. Oh, these are ugly as sin. Okay, and all this stuff can go into the private locker. Now we'll go in the private locker. That'll go there. Firm. Head out.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready. Order assigned.
aim and fire. Hold to engage automatic firing mode. So how do I swap it to... Oh, Z to change ammo type. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's go say hi to those terrorists. Wait a second. Let's store the truck and then go say hi to the terrorists.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Perfect. I want one of these trucks, the big ones.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminating suit. Battery low. Please charge vehicle.
Okay. Garage. Store. Confirm.
Storing vehicle. Standing.
Beautiful.
Begin scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Oh my god, JC, a bomb. A bomb. Okay. And I see these pavers. How are these? Half completed. Just need a little bit more there. I gotta find the one over here. So this is 10 and this is 7. So there's 3 over the mountain. 10, 11, 12, 13. No! Who put a corpse here? God damn it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
We're gonna grab those medals and then we're gonna fix the highway.
Clear. Weapons detected.
And then we're gonna, I guess we're gonna go grab the corpse.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridget. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't think you can fragile jump to any city that you haven't already visited. I can fragile jump to the safe house, but then Mountain Knot is like this right here, and you can't fragile jump with what the heck? Sorry, you can't fragile jump with anything in your, like, on your back. What's annoying is I don't think this is enough. That is, though. Maybe. No, I need 460. Not if I have anything to say about. Wacoom! Alrighty. Hello? I'm not a big fan of the trikes. Do you see what I see? Here we go. Well, okay, we have actually multiple things we need to do. We need to grab that V engraved chip. We need to be careful of the corpse. Terrorist weapons, the shotgun. Brother. You're not going to beat yet. Trying to there is like bullet travel time. Okay. I'm here to embrace freedom and democracy. Oh, say. Damn, there are a lot of them. Oh! When did that ping happen?
Heads up, Sam. Looks like you've tripped an intrusion sensor. To be clear, these sensors react to you, not to your cargo.
Oh.
Be careful. Trouble may be on the way.
I hope so. Over at that truck? No. Bye-bye. Woo! The way I am moving right now, you guys do not stand a chance. Okay.
Keep it together.
And we got a truck we can take with us. Oh, there's more moving. There's move. Give me that. What are you doing? There's a corpse up top. I'm not really worried about the corpse right now. All right, that level 2 assault rifle is absolutely fucking busted. That was the most broken thing I think I've ever used in this game yet. It was like 3 shots to knock someone out. I think it may have been balanced for a controller. Chemicals, special alloys. Emergency fuel. Like that. Oh my god. Ceramics, 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 ceramics. Can I get that up there? Oh.
Looks like a way through.
Okay. Load that shit up. Take all these ceramics. I mean, we need them.
Gotta work on those core muscles.
You're not gonna let me carry them, are you? Okay. Drop these here for now. I'll leave the bike wherever I left it.
Right on.
Oh, wait. What am I doing? Duh. Put it in this post box. private locker. And then we see what's in this, John. Oh my god. Okay. To you, I'll take that. How much of this can I get on my back? That's pretty good. And the nice thing is, that lets us come back with our real truck at some point. Soon, TM. See that it is midnight. I'm going to go slightly late. Happy New Year, everyone. Also, it's Friday, so I can, you know. Hashtag thanks Advil. Not sponsored. It's no Rise of the Ronin stream.
Just a bit further now.
What the fuck was that? 9 hours or something? I'll never do that again. That's not true. I will.
Charged up.
Where's these others papers? How long is Slightly? I mean, I got. Let me see what Soy's up to. I think she's just chilling at home. Let me see if she's doing all right. How long Slightly? I don't know. 15, 20 minutes, an hour.
Okay.
Here's that. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. See, Oddball. You won't miss too much. I'm just gonna deliver some things here. This is what I'm looking for. These are what I'm gonna deliver. A lovely night. That's something. That's 9. That's probably 8. the fuck was that? Oh, well. Love it when my phone does one of those long beeps and it's just an app notification. It's like, no, don't do that. We have all the ceramics we need for this. We don't have the metals. We're like several hundred short, I mean. Damn you, metal! We could probably be done this whole segment. I wonder if we could get... We're not going to go into Mountain Knotted. We're not going to deliver the antimatter bomb. That's not happening tonight. Oh. Okay, we're gonna leave the body bag there for a moment, but we will be back. I think we can get... We'll deposit this thing like it's one of our other old trucks. And then we can get 2,000-ish metal from that. I think. Here's this one. Because we're not using this thing any more than necessary, because our other truck is just better in every... Like, every one of the other trucks we have is better in every way. I am 50 metal... Or I'm 10 metal short. Novelist's son. Let's go grab that. We want these new ones.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Have a decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey, go there. Make... Oh, IVs. Yes. A fine addition to my collection.
Much obliged.
Okay. Kotobukiya Luden's girl model. Great. I love mechs. Deliver requested. Yes. Confirm. And we basically recycle everything else in the truck.
Oh, there you are. Everything all right?
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Really appreciate all your help. I hope you know that.
That's rank. It can Jay has upgraded the compass. It can now be used to temporarily short circuit enemy Odra decks. Select an Odra deck. Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, and whenever it's convenient, you ought to grab this thing I got for you. A token of our appreciation.
Oh, those are sick. Oh, yeah. I probably won't wear them, but hell yeah. Johnny sunglasses.
Watch your back out there. No one else will.
Okay. Now, recycle. All of the... Can I fit them all? Too many. Way too many. Confirm. Mm-hmm. Private. No. Private locker. All this stuff. Nothing's on the truck. Correct. Great. Garage. Retrieve. Confirm. Half-life car. Half-life car. The half truck. Extraterrestrial crab encounter ready. Then private locker. Oh, what's in the share locker? Ebola gun level 2. Oh, great. Private locker. How do I have... Oh. Fuck, I picked the wrong one up. Okay, well. That can totally be delivered soon. I won't forget about that. Ha 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 ha, unless. Oh, okay. I can just click and drag. Sweet. In the truck. Firm. Claim. $1,000. That, and then ceramics. You want a big ceramics. Then some smaller ceramics. Wait, did I grab a 50 metal? Are there any good standard orders while I'm at this? That's actually not bad. 10 larges? I can do that. In good condition. Yeah, I can do this. Oh, this would be great. This would level that up so much. Oh, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. Accept. Use a floating carrier or vehicle. Except, yeah, I have a vehicle. Use a vehicle recommended. Brother, I'm 5 steps ahead of you. Cool.
Order assigned.
And then claim. We'll use the 100. That's fine. Let's go. Hi ho. Hi ho.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant
Off
journey.
the build roads we go.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Hello. Yoink. I can't keep forgetting about those because we've used up 3,000 of our chiral crystals this week. Or not this week. Fucking today and Wednesday. I guess we could always go back to that area with the 100 BTs in it. Nice. Nice. Another road segment for me. That's the best reason to do these in off or when they're not connected. Perfect. Hiding from enemy scanners. If I get pinged again, that means they came back already. Oh. Aether's having a Skulltula house from him. What's he playing? Ah, Skulltula house. Luigi's Mansion? Oh. I forgot he's playing Luigi's Mansion tonight. Is he playing for much longer? He's trying to find the last boo. Doesn't it show you on the thing? What room it's in? Or do you no it doesn't. You have to walk through them all, but it pings it as soon as you walk through it. Where's he going? Oh. Okay, well, to be fair, that that's not the easiest room to find. I'll happily make fun of him though. So duly noted. It's all his fault. I have to come up with some mouse-related puns. What's this? Oh, really bad hardware sales in November? I'm not surprised that that was the month that everything increased in price. No, Switch 2 didn't have good sales compared. Okay. I'm not really all that surprised by that. I feel like the magic that happened with the Switch 2. Well, yeah, it was pretty terrible in December too, I'm sure. I feel like the magic with the Switch, like I feel like the Switch was. I think Yoshi said this actually, and I agree with him. I can't remember if someone else said it. Take credit as well, but I'm pretty sure I remember Yoshi saying, talking about how the Switch sold really well, but they'll never be able to sell a console like that again without a worldwide pandemic. Like the pandemic hits and Animal Crossing drops on the cheapest video game console like out, like duh. Yeah, no, as soon as agreed. Oh yeah. Oh, everyone that really wanted the Switch was gonna get one immediately. Or sorry, Switch 2 was gonna get one immediately. And then the people that, you know, are either like play for certain certain games or whatever, will buy it later. I mean, I assume there'll probably be a small spike when the new Fire Emblem game comes out. I assume that you're probably going to see most of the... Ah, shoot. You're probably going to see most of the... like the biggest increase in Switch 2 sales whenever they announce the next Zelda game. That would be my guess. You'll see a huge jump in it. But like for Mario Kart and, you know, a Donkey Kong, Mario Odyssey style game, you're not going to be moving the most expensive Nintendo console in a while. Also, against the point a lot of people make with the PS3, the PS3 also did a lot more than just be a PlayStation 3 in like 2006. It was a fucking Blu-ray player. It was like a DVD player. It could do a whole bunch of different, like, it was backwards compatible, I believe, in the first generation. The original like model of it. Ouch. Ow. And that's one of those arguments online that I see a lot. I'm just kind of like, I feel like it's apples and oranges here. Yeah, I know a lot of people that only got a PS4 when they were like really cheap because you could use them to what is it? The Blu-ray. Oh, Gen 10? That's gonna be interesting. Pokemon is really weird to me, right? Because, and we have very healthy discussions about this, so I'm gonna have it with everyone again now, right? And just kind of simply. But when what was it? Scarlet and Violet came out. I think I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and I remember or no, yeah, maybe we were talking about it a lot because it's one of those things where it's like there's a huge group of people, including myself, that is very nostalgic for the older Pokemon games, right? I like Platinum. I like Emerald. Emerald is my favorite Pokemon game. Platinum is my second favorite. And I just, whenever I think of Pokemon, I think of those two games. And I've tried to get into like other ones, like the main games, to middling success. I really didn't enjoy White. Sorry, Fastidious. They had some cool moments. I really liked the bridge. That scene in White was incredible on a DS. So I'll compliment it instead of saying something mean. And why I remember I got to the Palace of Versailles and was like, this place is fucking sick. And walking around Paris, I really liked. But it was just like, I think I've almost, the word's not outgrown, moved on from the franchise a bit. Like, it's just not. I probably played them because they were popular when I was younger, and then I really enjoyed them because I would play them and I would like, have good memories playing battles against my friends and my brother and like all this stuff. And now that I don't have that anymore, I don't care. Like, I want to play Legends Arceus because it's the only one that like looks like it breaks the mold a lot in terms of like keeping me interested in that. So like, I'm probably going to play that game. But like, when Scarlet and Violet came out, I was like, whatever. Not for me. But there's a lot of people, and again, no one here did this, and I really appreciate that, that like, there were two camps. There was like, that I would see online. One is, there's absolutely, positively no criticism you could have for this game. And this thing is the worst. This game is the Antichrist. And I don't like, I feel like it's probably a good parallel to just a lot of things modern day that I'll sidestep the rest of that conversation now. But it's interesting because it's like when ZA came out, that was actually kind of a breath of fresh air. I talked to a lot of people that liked it. I talked to a couple of people that found it a little bit boring, but no one like hated it once the game came out. You know what I mean? Like, people were freaking out in the week leading up to ZA's launch. I remember reading so many different like just like articles and whatnot popping up into my feed of like all these different things that was, and like, okay, they're like, there's you want to criticize the Pokemon company, not the Pokemon company, Game Freak, because they do have some bad practices with their games in terms of like how they code everything, and their yearly releases probably undermine the quality of those games, right? But the game came out and like half the stuff that everyone was saying was going to happen, there's no way it couldn't. It didn't. It was just a Pokemon game, and it worked pretty well. And like, people would complain that the windows weren't detailed enough, and I'm just like, I don't know. A game that releases on the Switch 1 that's open world, like the fact that it runs in handheld mode is like a thumbs up from me, right? Like, I don't know, maybe my standards are low. And that's one of the things with like Scarlet and Violet. I watched a lot of Scarlet and Violet, and I saw a lot of people have issues with the game, like things not loading in correctly, like NPCs not loading in for like minutes when they would show up to locations. Like, actual problems with the game. And like, so I understood the conversation about that, but I never get the like, I mean, people are passionate, right? And I get that. Like, I get I want this to be as great as the game I remembered. But, and this is kind of something I bring up, as much as I love Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Platinum, how much of what I described was the nostalgia of it versus the game? The Pokemon game I like is Red Rescue Team. I stand by that game being like a good game in terms of like the gameplay mechanics. But for me, most of the Pokemon franchise is like because I grew up with it. You scroll up. But I assume, sorry, I got on a sidetrack. I brought this up this time. So anyway, what I meant to say with this whole fucking rambling whatever is I'm interested to see if Gen 10 sells Switch 2s. I assume it will, right? But how many? Will it be more than previous years because the Switch 2 is more expensive? Will it be less because the Switch 2 is more expensive? Will the game be better developed? Will it be worse developed? How will that affect it? I don't know. Only time will tell. Also made the Switch 2 as unappealing as possible. Game key cards forced on publishers, still no browsers, no street pass, no achievements. I don't care about the achievement thing. LED screen downgrade, massive size. Half of the stuff you like, so the game key card sucks. I remember Factorio had issues developing their Switch 2 edition because they couldn't get a dev kit, which I thought was interesting. But like a lot of the stuff I know people have complained about, and this is a me thing. This is me, right? This isn't you. This isn't anyone else. This isn't like a problem anyone else may or may not have. I only play my Switch 2 in docked mode. I never use the handheld mode. I may use the handheld mode on a plane to go see Soy, but like chances are I'm just gonna read a Tom Clancy book instead. I brought my Switch down or up to Vancouver when I visited there, and I played 0 minutes of it. And if I had free time, I just read. And part of that's because I play games 4 hours a night, 5-6 days a week, right, on stream plus whatever I play off stream. So yeah, and so that's a me thing. So like for me, a lot of the things people bring up with the Switch 2, I'm just like, I don't care. For me, I have one. I'm getting it. I got it for Christmas. When I see my parents, I'm gonna have it. I'm probably gonna continue the Zelda marathon on it. Once I probably from Four Swords, I'll switch over to the Switch 2. But I'll give you my review. I'll be pretty honest about it. I have no skin in the game. Not like I'm getting sponsored. Pokemon's become kind of unrecognizable as Zelda has. I will comment on the Zelda thing once I play those games. Safer for me. I do still want to play Metroid Prime 4, but I hated Dread. I know people. It's really funny because I know people that absolutely fucking loved Dread. Thought it was like just an awesome and fun game, including one of my bandmates. So there's definitely a difference. I'm way behind on chat, so you may say this, but there's definitely a difference between like old Nintendo and new Nintendo in terms of the way they design games. And Pokemon we're going to exclude from that because that's Game Freak, right? But even like regular Nintendo, there's definitely been a shift. And I can totally understand if someone grew up playing or just really enjoyed one or the other, where that dichotomy comes from. But it's just an interesting window to look into because all my Nintendo gaming has basically come in the last 5 years. I think peeps expected more. Yeah, I don't know. In my head, I can get that with the Switch 2 thing, but at the end of the day, it's still a handheld. 90% of the time when I go back to a game I liked, it was not nostalgia at all. So maybe stuff I played in the mid-90s when I was an incredibly small kid and it was used to terrible graphics. But even then, when I go to Modern Variant, the same thing, I still like it. Play most of them in the handheld, yeah. Yeah. And like, again, it's just a different, I think it's just a different approach. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying anyone's like incorrect because they do or don't like old versus new game. There's very few games you tell me, I like this game, I go, what is the matter with you? Like, even Michael gave me a really good explanation as to why he likes Radiant Dawn. I hate Radiant Dawn. Well, I'm not gonna get into that right now. We're playing Death Stranding. Oh no, I feel like in the past, let's call it year, 2 years, I've like come to the defense of multi-billion-dollar corporations more than I want to, because I don't like the arguments. Because I feel like there's a lot of good arguments against Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, all those guys, 100%. It was just the truck that I was staring at from over there. But sometimes you just hear a really bad argument, and you're just like, let's strengthen that. Like, you're on the right track, but you're not showing your work. It's important to show your work. In my metaphor here. I feel like no exception of the Three Houses team, Nintendo has lost the touch to me. Indie games, on the other hand, got massively more appealing. Fables. See, I think it kind of varies for me, right? I really like the idea of Odyssey. I want to play Super Mario Odyssey. I think they did a great job with that game. But like, Mario games in general are super solid. I haven't played enough other mainline. Like, I haven't played Pikmin. I haven't played, you know, all the Metroids. My favorite Fire Emblem is when before they fired a guy who made it. Gonna need you to back that up with a source. My source is that I made it the fuck up. Oh yeah, exactly. Bowser kidnaps Peach. Let's get going. Okay. I'm sure with that. I think I don't play a ton of new Nintendo games, right? One day I might have the same opinion as you. Maybe I won't. My list is probably too long for it to ever happen. Imagine getting to the new ones. By the time I get to new Nintendo games, they're going to be old Nintendo games. The only new Nintendo games I'm probably going to ever be at is Fire Emblem. I'll probably be pretty caught up on Fire Emblem, right? Like, I only have to play Fortune's Weave to play Fortune's Weave. Thank God. And then there'll probably be a Zelda release in like 3 years that I'll be ready for. And I'll play like 6 months after it comes out. They play Engage. Don't remind me.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I get what Engage was going for. I think they should have. I think what Engage should have done is just double, like, it tried in too many important moments to be serious. Not a lot of them, but enough of them for it to kind of feel, to me, a bit like it didn't know what the, like, it didn't know what it wanted itself to be, right? And couple that on the story side with a lot of gameplay decisions I very much didn't like. Single weapon inventory slots, the way that like weapon ranks worked, I thought was horrific. Being on the whole like engage mechanic with the rings, it just kind of like snowballed. And then those like final 5 chapters are rough, and like both map wise and story wise, and like I was checked out, you know. It's like I feel like I struggle with, okay, spoilers for Engage. You can definitely do humor mixed with seriousness. I'm gonna say Earthbound is a really good example since that is a game you play, but Engage feel, yes. Well, the thing is, like, Earthbound is a great example of how to mix those two things. I think that's a great point. I think there's a reason Earthbound is a cult classic, because it does really well, right? I don't think the modern Fire Emblem writers are good enough to pull that off. At least like the modern like lead guy overseeing it. To be perfectly fair, I don't think any of them could have pulled it off. I think they were much better at the serious stories. I think that requires like a special hand in how to do it. And so spoilers. When you have like big moments, like I'm gonna go beat the dragon in chapter 20, and the dragon goes, actually I'm gonna delete the main character, and then milliseconds after that we just resurrect the main character, and then we kill him again in the same chapter, like same map, and then we resurrect him again. That's just poor. Like that really was my breaking point, because there was like a point in the early part where I was like, I'll suspend my whole disbelief on the time travel and stealing the rings. Like I can deal, like silly, but I'll deal with it, right? Like I can live with this. And then it kind of felt like they were going for like a more serious plot for a bit, with like the whole like running away. It felt straight up like the part after Awakening, where there like, you know, that whole part where you're like running after that one battle with the bad guy in the early game, where the sad music starts playing. But like I was like, okay, I'm like, I see where we are. I'm like, I'm liking this. I can enjoy this, because I like that part of Awakening. And then we start, you know, getting ready. We're powering up. We're meeting people. Cool, fine, whatever. I'm like, this is like an all right story. I'm like, this is decent. This is a fun, silly team up episode, whatever they're doing here. And then that chapter happens, and I feel like the tone of the next like 4 chapters is meant to be like super like, oh, you have to, you know, get over your mom dying, and then she's gonna try and kill you, and oh, you're actually the son of the evil god. Okay, like again, easily predicted, whatever, but you know, we're serious. But you had just like removed all stakes of death in the entire world for the main character, who's like the only one showing up in the cutscenes, by the way. So it's like nothing's gonna happen, and if it does, well, why couldn't we just resurrect again? We did it twice in like 15 minutes. I almost wish they had just killed Colgate in that chapter off, and then you played as the girl. I think that would have actually significantly improved my opinion of the story. Because you'd give that other I can't remember her name, but I can't remember the main guy's name, but you'd give them agency in their own like story, and like, you know, like coming what's that called, the trope where you're becoming, like, you know, becoming an adult. What is it? Coming of age. You'd get a little coming of age story, and you'd have like you'd have something with that, I think. And you could still have it be like a silly team up episode thing or whatever in the end. But you tried to, like, you removed all stakes of death, and then you tried to like be serious, and then the final battle is literally through the power of friendship will beat you. It's like it's like you needed a better last 4 chapters for me to swallow that. Alear, yeah. Vale, yes, because I remember actually liking Vale. I was like, this is like an interesting character. I want to learn more about Vale. And like, you know, there's the whole thing with the whole brainwashing, whatever going on. And but she just got no agency. She had no agency in any part of like her story. It was all, my big brother Alear is gonna take care of everything. And it's like, okay, I'm like, that's fine, but like, that's an okay story. You're like, you know, why don't we make it, why don't we shoot for good? It probably wouldn't have been my, well, I don't even know. I remember being very, very mad that Vale wasn't the Lord after that chapter, or after any of the earlier moments they could have done it in, because like, I don't know. I'm angry at Engage for the same reason I'm angry at Radiant Dawn. Is that I think that they both have enough framework to be some of the best games in that series. And both of them squander it. And I don't want to defend that, because, and I'm not going to defend them squandering it, because they weren't like major game overhauls away from being excellent. It just felt like fear to shake things up even, yeah, slightly. The story's predictable in 1. Yeah, and like that's okay, right? Like I don't need to go into the game and then like with Death Stranding here. Like I like when games do this where I'm like, I have no fucking idea what's happening right now. And then the pieces slowly start to fall into place. You know, the same thing that happened with like Metal Gear 3 or Metal Gear Solid 3, where it's like the pieces slowly click into place, and then at the end you're like, whoa, it all makes sense. Like it came together. Like, great work, Kojima. You've done it again. I love stuff like that. That's fun. But like, not every game needs to sit there and like be an art project in terms of like an art, you know, an art tour or whatever. And so if the game's gonna throw a classic JRPG storyline at me, that's fine. I kind of wish that they had just like not had chapter 20 in the game then. It's tough. It's tough. I have a thing, right, where either kill King Boo, fuck yeah. I have a thing with video games. Oh, I'm gonna read this first, actually, and then because I'm slightly moving on, I'm gonna read this. The most interesting moment of the game was when the tutorial Alir said, actually, we have to run from the zombies. I was like, whoa, the MC doesn't act like the hero, but then she immediately gets forced to take it back. And hilariously, in a dev interview, they said they could... Oh.
How the heck did you keep this stuff in such pristine condition?
I drove it on the roads. They decided it wouldn't be heroic enough. Interesting. I think that would have been a more interesting character. 4 stars. I'm gonna play level 3. A lot of times when I play through games, like my first playthrough, I find, you all know this, anyone that watches me play more than one game knows this. I find something I like in terms of like how the mechanic of it, and then I beat that fucking mechanic to death. I mean, I like that thing. That's all we're doing. And that's because, you know, I have fun doing it, so I like doing it in the first playthrough. But what that means is, with a lot of games, and I'm not gonna change that. That's not gonna stop. Like, the sun's gonna rise in the morning. I'm gonna keep doing that. But what's interesting, this is something I guess you don't really see because no one I hope is watching me while I'm playing video games by myself. But when I replay games,
Hey, Sam. Be careful, okay?
if I really, really like a game, I replay it, right?
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
And I try out a lot of different things in it. But you have to really get me into that, like, I like this game a lot. I want to try different combinations of things. I want to test this new idea I had on this game. Like, pushing me to do that requires me to be intrigued or excited by usually the game mechanics. And the flip side of that, and usually I have to, like, you have to like the game, and usually my first playthrough is a story playthrough, so I go through it, I do the story, I like the story, I go back, I like explore the mechanics more. Or if I really like a game like this with Death Stranding, right, I sit here and I'm like, okay, I'm really fucking with the whole like everything's a side mission thing. Who would have thought? Let's play the game like everything's a side mission and build roads. Let's, you know, just like fuck off, go do something somewhere else, level up all these people, talk to people, make these deliveries, just like, you know, fuck around and have fun. When I play a game I don't like, which is very rare, I find myself engaging less with any sort of deeper mechanic in the game, right? So if I'm playing a game, and even if I don't like it, but if something, like, you know, if it just doesn't resonate with me, I'll pick my thing, I'll go through, I'll enjoy the story, I'll do my whole, I come with it, but I don't sit there and go into the nitty-gritty of stuff. I can't tell you this. Where am I going with this? Where's this long ramble going? I can't tell you what the secondary class thing is in Engage. I ignored it the entire game because, one, it was not very difficult on normal, which is my fault for playing normal. But actually, no, it's not my fault for playing normal, because if you're going to make a game and you're going to have mechanics in it, the normal difficulty should require you to at least test a mechanic. But like half the stuff that popped up on the fucking screen when you like highlighted characters in Engage. You could just ignore. I didn't want to like go in and go, okay, what if I like, you know, tried this against this? It was like, and you're being nuked by a Pegasus Knight. Anyway, welcome to my TED Talk on why Thracia is the greatest game in the franchise.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
But, you know, joking aside, I do it with 7 too. When I replay through 7, I have a lot of different characters that end up being my front line. I do magic teams. I do axe teams. We got sword teams. I got mixed ones. I've played through 7 a couple times. Not as many as 5. But I played through 7 a couple times now. And the same thing happens. It's like, I'm going to play with these characters. I'm going to actually like try different things. Now, is Hector always leading the fucking charge? Yes. But, you know, like, his backups usually varied. Oh, Dorcas is always on. Dorcas, Will, and Hector are basically my Hector mode squad. Yeah, weird hard games are just thing you have to think. I mean, cough, cough. Look at us with the FromSoft series here, right? And it's always like a difficult thing to explain to people because when you're playing difficult games or you're playing something where you're like trying something over and over again, think like Sword Saint Ishin, right? You spent what, 6-7 hours? Arlecchino in Liza P, 7 hours doing the same thing, trying to figure out how am I going. Why are there jellyfish? They're rocks. No, they're jellyfish. I thought they were just floating rocks. Because this game has a lot of ocean. I can.
Iconography.
Iconography. We got there. I could see how to spell the word. I was just like, oh fuck, how do we pronounce this? Way overkill, but I don't care. Add it. But it's kind of hard to explain to people because they're like, you want to sit there and die over and over again to an enemy for 7 hours, and it's like, well, and you can tell when you talk to people about stuff like that very quickly how they're not. This is gonna sound mean, and I don't want it to sound mean. I'm trying to phrase this right. I can tell very quickly if someone's going to enjoy a Souls game by how they react to a boss taking a long time. Because if I talk to people and they're like, yeah, I was just dying to this boss over and over again, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, it's not for you. That's okay. That's allowed. Like, not everything needs to be for everyone. But like, for me, it's, you know, at first I figured out how this move worked. And then I figured out how these moves worked. And then I managed to figure out how to survive the switch between those two moves, right? With Arlecchino, we literally couldn't survive a single combo when we walked in the arena the first time. And then we started beating that. And then we started getting phase 1 down. And then it was like an hour and a half of trying to figure out how to survive the phase swap. And then it was, you know, several hours of phase 2 and figuring out how to like each of his combos worked. And each time you die, you don't lose, right? Like, it's not game over. This is like, I make this joke whenever we're like, you know, several hours into one of these games, but I only have to win one time, right? That's the goal. I need to reduce your health to 0, 1 or 2 if they have double health bars, whatever. Once. Tick tock, tick tock. Arlecchino's on the clock. Oh God. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm like taking back to that arena, hearing that. I can see it all. But see you, Wombat. Have a lovely night. But it's not. You're not. I mean, the same thing was going on with Thracia, right? It wasn't. I keep losing the map. It was I figured out something that doesn't work. Let's try something else. I'm narrowing my possibilities down. Or expanding them depending on what you're doing. And like part of that game is like part of the game of like difficult games like that is yes, you're going to fail. And this is just, I guess, a good life lesson. Like, yeah, you're going to fail. You're not gonna walk into fucking Radon, Promised Consort Radon, and beat him first try on a blind playthrough. Unless you're just cracked, which could happen. But like, you know, there's that figuring it out, and like the joy of it comes from that, like, oh, I'm getting closer, I'm getting closer, I'm getting closer. And then when you finally pull it off, it's like you've put everything together. You've got the one success you need. And I feel like with earning it like that, there's like there's no dopamine hit better than that. You sound like sexy Laura. It's not how many times you fall down. It's about getting back up with what the fall gave you more. Yeah, exactly. And you know, I definitely struggled with that when I was like starting. Like, I think a lot of my opinion on this changed during my double header of Thracia and Sekiro, which we played together. Right? I'm just talking at this point. When we were playing those two games like together, it was like the first time I played games on stream that were like, you will not be like, you're not going to win just because you launched the game. Does that make sense? Like, you're not going to like you can't just walk through this and be like, cool, I'm out the other side. And it really changed my outlook on how I enjoy many things with games, because you know I came like, I'm pretty used to like failing with music, right? And then like continually like practicing until you can successfully play the song over and over and over again. But I've never really done that with like video games. Like a lot of the time up until then, like most of my video game stuff was just like competitive, like sports. Like I'm going to like go up against another team of people, and I guess that kind of is the same thing if you really think about it. But there's something to the idea of like earning that victory and like knowing that like you've done something that accomplishing a goal you've worked towards, basically, right? Like it's not just like, oh yeah, I launched the game and I played through it and then I'm out. It's no, I've come up with something. I've theory crafted my builds, my strategy in the battle, my tactics for like dodging moves or like surviving hits or whatnot, and coming out the other side and going, I'm him. I've done it. I am one. You are one of my elite employees. That click back moment for me was when I first played Dark Souls. I didn't get it. I beat it. When I finished it, I don't think it, like, I was like, that was a cool game. But I wasn't like, I'm going to keep going. I went right back to Counter-Strike, but that was more of a problem with single player stuff. What's interesting is like I did play like some harder games, right? Like I'm a big fan. I've been a big fan of RimWorld since it was in one of its alphas. But I don't know. I get a good joy. I get a big joy in conquering a game like that.
Still got it.
I enjoy games that are like you walk through too. I loved Journey. I don't think Journey is a hard game, right?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
But I don't think about Journey as much as I think about things like Gracia, Sekiro, Bloodborne. Oh yeah, and it's not to say that one or the other is like invalid, but I do enjoy when it's like, okay, here we go. I need to. Let's buckle down. And I've done bad jobs of it too. Played a lot of games on normal last year. I shouldn't have played on normal. There's no realm or world I ever should have played Judgment on normal. You know, I get a little. I don't want to say I get a little. I guess I got. Well, I guess I did get a little scared. That like. Oh no, will I be able to beat this? Will I be able to do this? With some games. Ugh. I mean, I'm playing this and fucking Silk Song side by side, enjoying both of them greatly. This I'm playing on normal because I was worried the walking mechanics would be harder. Because it told me it would. I was like, uh-oh. Whoa. Wait. S4176. Oh my god, look how many of these there are. Wait. We're going until I run out of materials. That didn't last very long. Actually, I've lied. We're gonna go unlocked. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get the Novelist's son, hopefully on the grid. Where did they go? Oh, it's because I have the cargo in the truck and I have to have it. Hold on.
Time to move.
Yep. Okay. I have like no battery. Surely this can't go wrong.
Gotta charge yourself.
We are almost certainly.
Push it much further. Out of juice.
Well, you know, there's worse places to run out of battery. Okay. We're going to deliver this, get him on the chiral network, hopefully, and then we're going to wrap up. I didn't realize I had basically talked for an hour and a half. Bond with BB strengthened. Connection level 3.5. Hey, Vestidius. Welcome to the end of stream. I hope Luigi's Mansion was good. Surprised to see you still alive. I got nothing to do tomorrow. And this is a game I can kind of go with.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Beat it. Excellent to hear. I heard he was a little lost. Unable to find a a certain boo. Some call it his own Temple 3 moment. Not me, but I've heard others say it.
Well, I'll be. You actually made it. Folks far out as me can't always depend on porters, you know. This is pretty good. Better than good.
Would you like to be a part of the chiral network? Hey, Billy. What's this? Congratulations on 64 months. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Please enjoy all the emotes. I hope you're doing well. He did not. He gained nothing. What?
Much obliged to you, friend.
Would you sign a contract? Would you sign a contract? Would you sign a contract?
Good work. New order available.
The mousehole. Mousehole mouse. Distribution center north of Mountain Knot. Might as well. Healer, you just said that that last one was going to be your ending. Whoops.
Order assigned.
Red Dead Supernatural. Oh, very nice.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Glad you had fun. It's well hidden, one might say, more than level 3 or Stonehenge. One might. One wouldn't. This is such a stupid idea. It worked. Outside of the 8-hour mandatory work training day. Ooh, okay. Yes, that is suboptimal. I got to catch my favorite boss, the random dude in the freezer. Freezer man. Take me by the hand, lead me to the land. It shouldn't go anywhere. Let's grab this. BB's getting excited. What number is this? 14? So we have 14. We have 16. Oh my god, guys, we're like we only have a third of the highway left, I think. How's delivering packages going? It's pretty good. I'm coming to realize that I'm just simply a god gamer when it comes to building roads. They call me Roadman if I was in a Kojima game. We also unlocked zip lines, so I've been setting up a zip line. You see those, like, that tuning fork in the distance? It's a zip line thing. I didn't make that one. That's a bad place for it. But I've been leveling people up because I'm trying to get zip line set up to all the people who are out of the way of the highway, so that I can stop at a place, like a predetermined spot, and then take a zip line to one of the other locations. I have one or two of them, and it's fucking sick. You have a point. But you have to hyphenate road engineering. Important piece to the puzzle. Can't wait to figure out what 2 is. But we have the highway now stretching from Lake Knot all the way down to South Knot. And it also goes all the way up to the incinerator. And then over the incinerator to the distribution center. And then over here at the way station, you can stop by at this safe house, drop the truck off, hit this zip line, takes you up the mountain to this zip line, takes you over to this zip line, and then you're there, and you can carry like multiple large packages. And then if you come down over here and stop off at this one that someone else made, you can hit this zip line, which will take you to this zip line, which will take you to this zip line and immediately take you to the collector. And then there's a zip line here. So then I only need to put one here next to this safe house. That's not me. And then one at the junk dealer. Or maybe over there in the junk dealer. And then also down here. Oh, we have Mama's lab. We don't need one there. But then we got to do one where we have Mama's lab goes over. We're going to build like a safe house here. Bang, 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 bang. Zip line. Timefall farm. We still have not found an oddball construction. Also, my monitor has informed me that in 30 minutes it's going to shut off and run an OLED care thing. So we're going to actually end now once I get this package delivered.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Going a bit late tonight?
Thank you.
Yeah. I wasn't really expecting to go this late. One of the reasons I hesitated to get no web. So, oh, I'm gonna lose all that stuff. In my leak, so I got this one because it's got a bunch of good like OLED protection like systems. Like it's got like a pixel shift in it. Something to do with the RGB or whatever in it. It came highly recommended from the labs department at Linus Tech Tips.
Looks like this is our lucky day.
Not a 3 stars yet.
Watch your back out there. No one else will.
Okay, now we need to get a little closer. No, no, no! My custom ladder. I don't care about my custom ladder, to be honest with you. The metals kind of hurts. Not much, though, because we have thousands of those other places. Okay, none of this is actually that bad. We have ceramics to replace that at the terrorist camp. We're chilling. Okay, we're chilling. Okay. Then chicken. What the fuck is that username? Oh, okay. We are... So the plan for Monday is we're gonna keep building these roads. Damn, they get expensive. We're gonna upgrade Novelist's son to get him onto the chiral network, probably. And then we're gonna upgrade these roads. Because we have to carry an antimatter bomb into Mountain Knot City. And to be perfectly honest with you, I would like as much of that ride to be as smooth as possible. Cool. Check out the pre-order bonus. So, I'm not going to understand this ever. I pre-ordered Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties, obviously. Why would it send me new... Oh, because you don't have to have the game for it to pop up there. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. We're good. We're good. I was like, why is it telling me to pre-order the game? You already got me. Alrighty, gamers. Thank you all. If you're new here, you know what to do. Discord link right there. YouTube for both VODs and edited content, and find them in the band. Check us out. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back. I'm going to end stream instead of raiding out, I think, actually. So I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their night, day, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it may be. Please remember to stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you guys again soon. See you tomorrow for Strong.